Toei and Saban are gonna have my ass on a silver platter for this one, I just know it. Greetings and felicitations, assorted children of the internet. I am the Logician, and, this is going to be interesting. You see, for those of you who did not attend, yesterday's stream, my partner Koshe introduced me to, a Saban-produced pilot for an American live-action Sailor Moon show that I was completely fucking unaware of. And, it blew my mind in ways I haven't felt in quite some time. And it got me to thinking, are there any other Saban-based American Tokusatsu pilots that I should be aware of? And, that brought me back to something that a certain friend of mine, Grillhead Alex, has been grilling me about for quite some time. And that is technically finishing what I started by watching everything to do with Saban's Masked Rider. Now, for the uninitiated, Masked Rider was Saban's attempt at Americanizing Kamen Rider Black RX. Saban famously adapted Toei's Super Sentai series Zyuranger into what we know today as Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And it was pointed out to me that even though I watched the entire series proper, I technically missed his first appearance in the world of American Tokusatsu in a couple episodes of Mighty Morphin. And so I looked it up, and I managed to find a cut of all of Masked Rider's appearances in those Mighty Morphin Power Rangers episodes. But then that got me curious, because while I was looking for that footage, I found, an unexpected fucking diamond in the rough. Because, as it turns out, there is in fact not one, but two American attempts at Kamen Rider. The other one being called Kamen Rider... I need to look this up again. What was it? Let's see. Oh yes! Kamen Rider Dragon Right. Or Dragon Knight. Fucking, can you tell I'm already nervous about having to watch all this shit? So yes, Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which was an American adaptation of Kamen Rider Ryuki. And I'm like, okay, well, there's gotta be more to this. I'm going down a fucking rabbit hole at this point. So I look it up, and turns out there is also a relatively recently unearthed pilot for VR Troopers, which at the time was going by Cybertron. But because the name is synonymous with the home planet of the Autobots and Decepticons from Transformers, they legally could not use that name for the finished product. So they ended up changing Cybertron to VR Troopers. And to get even crazier, apparently the pilot starred Jason David fucking Frank, which some of you may remember as Tommy Oliver, aka the Green Ranger, among other Ranger roles in Power Rangers. So, there's a lot for us to watch today, including something that I didn't know existed as well, which was apparently the original pilot for Mighty Morphin. So we've got a lot on our plates tonight, and more than likely, this VOD is going to get either, if not restricted in what I can do with it, then straight up fucking blocked. But you know what? It's my stream, and I'll roll those dice. So, with all of that in mind, I think it's time we moved on to the main event, and headed straight over to... to the start of things here. I decided to start with this because it's the shortest. Even shorter than the fucking Masked Rider footage. But, this is gonna be interesting. Especially for those of you who grew up with these shows, like I did. So, I present to you the pilot/presentation for VR Troopers, which at the time, mind you, was going by a very different name. Zordon fucking help us.
Target spotted, Vector 6-9.
Oh my fucking god. Sorry, I already need a moment. Yeah, no, this is... For those of you who aren't in on the joke here, this is the Green Ranger theme from Mighty Morphin, but they've just swapped out the fucking lyrics. Also, do let me know how the audio is sounding. It sounded a bit loud, so I might just turn this down just a smidge. Oh my god. So again, keep in mind, this was filmed in 1994 and was meant to be a pilot for Saban's next big project, utilizing footage from one of the Metal Hero series.
Remember, we want him alive. Headed for the bridge. Don't worry, he's not going anywhere. Watch this. Mission accomplished.
Wow. I mean, here's the thing. If you're gonna utilize fucking demolition footage, this is probably the best way to do it.
Return to base.
It all began the day after Christmas.
Oh god, there he is. I recognize that voice anywhere. Can we get some fucking 07s in the chat for Jason David Frank? 07s for the original motherfucker of the Power Rangers franchise.
10 years ago, they say my father was attacked by the war drones and disappeared without a trace. All I know is that one day he left. I never saw him again. I think about him all the time. And I think a lot about the last time I saw him.
What a weird fucking tone.
Oh, what a hug. Hey, I made something for you.
Wow, a robot!
Oh, man. Holy fuck. Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. That hairstyle. Also, I mean, once again, if you're gonna make use of fucking toys from the original source material, this isn't a bad way to do it.
Just like you promised. I love you, Dad.
Also, I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong, because it's impossible to tell with all that fucking makeup on, but like, with the hair, he kind of reminds me of the actor for fucking Flabber. Like, the fucking ghost from Beetleborgs. Oh yeah, that was something I forgot to mention. So apparently, there was a lost pilot for Beetleborgs, but it never found its way onto the internet. The only reason anyone knows about this was that an actor who was a child at the time who played the child version of Tommy claimed to have originally been in said pilot. And apparently it had a completely different cast. There was no Flabber. But the reason they didn't end up going with him for the final product of the show was because apparently they felt that too many kids would recognize him as child Tommy. Which, on the one hand, that's somewhat fair, but on the other, like, I don't remember the fucking episode with Babby Tommy. then again, that's me looking back and reflecting on the series now, like, about 30 years ago. Yeah, 32 years ago, this pilot came out. Oh my god. Age is a motherfucker.
I love you too, Adam.
After that day, my life changed forever.
Oh my god. It has been a hot minute since I've seen an unironic newspaper spin in a TV show. Tyler Steele, shut the fuck up. Oh, that is the most fucking 80s, 90s action hero. It's me, Tyler Steele. And I'm here to write mathematical equations and kick ass. And I'm all out of ass. Big Mickey, large, huge ass. No, I entirely agree, Koshé.
But Tao, Dad can't be gone. He'll come back. I just know it.
My young Adam, I know it hurts.
Oh, boy.
If it wasn't for Tao, I don't know what I would have done. He took me in and became like a father to me.
Come, Adam.
I mean, I was planning on it later, but I don't think you were invited.
The time is here.
Time?
Time for you to know the truth about your father. He worked for many years on a project to develop a weapon to fight the war drones. A perfect blend between human and machine. An ultimate protector. His only roadblock was Cyrus Richter, who wanted your father's invention for his own purposes.
My father knew Cyrus Richter?
Oh, God, here we go. He's like Leo Johnson. He does a little bit, unfortunately. I mean, like, that's just kind of how Tommy Oliver looked in a lot of... in a good chunk of fucking Power Rangers.
I want them crushed. Don't call again until the job is done.
What a fucking pathetic excuse of a villain. Like, I mean, he's got the fucking classic evil, nefarious businessman aesthetic, but he's got the whiny, don't call me again. I want them crushed. Meh. I mean, then again, it worked for Skeletor, so why not?
I have always suspected that Cyrus Richter had something to do with your father's unfortunate fate, Adam.
I don't get it. What was Cyrus Richter trying to get his hands on?
Soon it will all be clear to you. Come.
I mean, it might be clear once my eyes recover from the flashbang.
Now, to check on my wardrobe.
Bound to check on my wardrobes. There it is! That's the good shit. So, yeah. So, in order to tie in this, like, pathetic excuse of a businessman with the original Metal Hero footage, they basically just said, fuck it. We'll have him transform into the villain from the original Japanese show. And yeah, the rubber sound effect is really not helping here.
War drones, soon we will rule the whole planet.
Wow, this is amazing. What is this place?
What a
This was
mansion.
your father's secret laboratory. And that was his greatest creation. Cybertron.
Cybertron?
It combines the mind and spirit of a human with the power of a robot.
Wow.
It is the only way to stop the war drones and learn the fate of your father.
I don't get it.
Adam, you must become Cybertron.
How?
Just before he disappeared, your father showed me the secret of the Cyber Crystal. The source of Cybertron's power.
Somewhere Luke is screaming. For those of you playing the home game, my friend Luke, Cyberlink420, is one of the contributors to the official Transformers wiki. And so he has a near encyclopedic knowledge of most things Transformers. He's also one of the co-hosts of a Sonic the Hedgehog themed podcast that I've been on, called The Hill is Always Greener, along with my other friends, Falero, Rock the Jake, and Game Buddy. All fantastic guys. But I'm sure there is a part of Luke somewhere, somehow, that knows something is wrong at this very moment.
Tell me what to do, Sensei.
Gaze into the crystal and let your mind merge with the cybertechnic power of Cybertron. Concentrate, Adam. Focus your mind, and the power will be yours.
Seizure warning, by the way. I mean, once again, like, I get it. They're trying to take advantage of what resources they have for this pilot. Just having Jason David Frank henshin into this metal hero while playing what is ostensibly the Green Ranger theme. It's a bit on the nose, guys.
Get him, my war drones!
Oh, man. Suddenly grain, yeah. Wonder how that happened. Get him, my blobos! I mean, fundamentally, that's kind of what's going on here.
Hey, let me give you something to remember me by.
See, we have made fun of Masked Rider so many times on this fucking show. This is a masterclass in how you execute the Ayaz. Jason David motherfucking Frank. Put his whole Rangussy into it. Every goddamn time.
Cybertron, a fun new action series featuring awesome martial arts excitement.
Oh, it's still pretty laughable to be sure, but at least it's, you know, passable. Oh, my word.
Oh, yeah? I've got one thing to say about that.
What?
It flies open. Psych. Why'd you look?
It isn't Adam Steele.
I can't get over the fucking name. Adam Steele and Tyler Steele. Are there any other Steels I should know about?
Think it's true what they say? Like father, like son.
Here is Tao Chong. Adam's like, you know, teacher. Not now. He like shut you down. Did not. Did to. Did not. Did to. Did not.
God, they wanted so badly to replicate the Bulk and Skull formula here. Ah, that's actually kind of sad. Alright, well, hold on. I need to correct this.
Teacher, not now. He like shut you down. Did not. Did to. Did not. Did to. Did not. Did to. Did not. Did to. Check it out. Percy's after Mia. What's up, babe?
Babe, get your hands off me, Percy.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you.
My God.
From the makers of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers comes Cybertron, a half-hour show packed with fun and action.
Get me, Cybertron!
Cybertron, the future is now.
I promised myself that someday I'd find a way to stop the war drones.
Yeah, the future is now, using footage from a show that's a lot older than this. Actually, no, I tell a lie. I don't think it was too terribly much older. Because I need to fucking... Let me just do some quick research here, because I don't want to fucking give out misinformation. Let's see, so VR Troopers came out in 94. And... yeah, oh damn, yeah. No, they use footage from fucking 3 different Metal Hero series. Metalder, Spielbahn, and Scheider. Let's see here. Oh, wait, no, yeah. No, let's see. Metalder came out in 87, Spielbahn came out in 86, and Scheider came out in 84. So yeah, there was, in fact, a bit of a gap. That would account for a bit more grain than Mighty Morphin.
And find out what happened to my father. Now, with the help of Tao, his daughter Mia, and Cybertron, I will keep that promise.
Cybertron, coming soon from Saban Entertainment.
The seal of excellence in stealing other people's ideas. Okay. So that's one down. Next, it is time I finally followed up on what Alex has been bugging me about this whole time. Watching the rest of the actual Masked Rider footage. Now, I hardly know the context for this. All I know is that this was technically Masked Rider's first appearance within, you know, Saban Entertainment's lineup. And it was in a few episodes of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, apparently. So, let's do it to it. Oh, I recognize that last one.
Intruders! What are you doing here?
Wait, we mean you no harm. We come to your planet in peace.
Ha! A likely story.
No, it's true. We received a report that your planet was in danger.
You lie! We sent no message to the likes of you.
You pose as friends, but your garments betray you. You were sent by Count Dragon to further enslave our people.
No, that's not it.
Now wait just a minute. We're from the planet Earth. We don't even know who this Count Dragon guy is.
He lies. They mean to attack us.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, people watch these shows for the spectacle, not necessarily the acting. None of these people are trained voice actors. So, there's only so much I can poke fun at the performance. I mean, I can poke fun at it all day, but, like, there's only so much I can, like, properly criticize them. I mean, obviously, I have more than enough reason to shit on the actor for, what's-his-face, you know, Masked Rider himself. May he rest in peace. He was, in his defense, probably very inexperienced. He didn't give a stellar performance. Probably didn't help that he didn't get great direction. There are so many things to have to take into consideration here. I mean, having recently watched the Power Rangers anniversary movie, like, it is still kind of clear that Billy's actor never really took to acting too terribly much. So, that's whatever, that's to be expected. But the crown jewel of just riff material here has to be the writer himself.
I call upon the powers of light and truth to become Masked Rider. Ectophage, activate!
So this was apparently the very first time
this guy definitely has a wrong idea about us.
Hear me. There's no room on this planet for Count Dragon and his evil plague patrol. It is time for you to stand with me now, defenders of Eden-Oi.
See, I'm in that mode where, like, sometimes I'll get a leg cramp, right? And I have to just take slow, deep breaths to try and funnel more pure oxygen to the muscles to try and stop the pain. That's kind of what I'm doing right now. Just taking a moment to breathe. And trying to let this fade away. Apparently the term henshin came from a Japanese localization of Kafka's Metamorphosis. Really? Okay, no, that makes this especially... No, that is actually really fucking apt, considering Kamen Rider, for most of the series, has been themed around, like, insectoid aesthetics. Because the whole thing with the original Kamen Rider is that he was a dude who was kidnapped and, converted into a cyborg with grasshopper abilities. And thus they gave him the grasshopper aesthetic for his costume. Grigor Samsakun. So that's actually a really cool piece of trivia, Koshei. Like, again, every time I talk to Koshei about, like, Tokusatsu, I learn something new about it. And so it makes for so many fun moments. By the way, while I have a moment here, if you are not already following my partner Koshei, I highly recommend you do. They are a VTuber, artist, composer, just generally fantastically talented person. And I could not be more thankful to have them in my life. And with that wholesome moment out of the way...
Couldn't we just talk about this? Silence! Words have no meaning on a planet under the cape of war.
Guys, come on now. Hold on a second.
For Eden-Oi, my friends.
God.
Stop, please. We don't want to fight, guys. You gotta believe me. We're not the enemy.
God, there's that fucking classic... that classic Mighty Morphin guitar riff. Also, fun fact for those of you who are not aware, that's Johnny Young Bosch right there. Johnny Young Bosch was the second Black Ranger from Mighty Morphin. And he would go on to become one of the most recognized voice actors in anime dubbing.
Are you not intruding on our world? All intruders are enemies of the Edenites.
You don't understand. Let me explain why we've come here. Wait. Now hold on a second. We only came because Alpha asked us to. Alpha? Did you say Alpha?
I love the ongoing implication, by the way, within the fucking Saban universe of heroes, that everyone is just like everyone is just like close buddies with Alpha 5, or however many alphas there are at this point in the canon. It is just kind of chill, because like Alpha 5 is one of those characters where like you kind of have to be a prick to not get along with. Alpha 5, by the way, for those of you who are not aware, was voiced by Richard Horvitz, the same person who would go on to voice Zim from Invader Zim, Billy from The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Daggett from Angry Beavers, and many, many more.
We have to talk. Your planet's surface is being disrupted.
But how? How did you know that?
Prepare to be crushed, interlopers. Like all those who dare to cross the Masked Rider.
This is getting us nowhere. You've got to listen to us.
Nothing you can say will save you. You You sealed your own fate by coming here. Now you shall pay the ultimate price for your actions.
You gotta believe us. We're here to help.
I believe no one.
Okay, no, that's beautiful. Just like the midair, like strutting and strolling. Beautiful.
Listen, we should be fighting together.
Yeah, hold up, will ya?
Yeah.
Never. You can go tell Count Dragon you have failed.
Oh god, so that means this is technically the first time they've used this footage.
Doubleface, who are these multicolored creatures who battle Master Rider?
Unfortunately, the ship's computer...
Oh god! No! No, what makes... Sorry, no, you also have to understand, like, in the full version of Master Rider that we watched, they never used, like, or almost never used full footage of the main bad guy here on the right. They always just swapped him out for, like, an American dude who had, like, the costume put on. But here they're just using raw footage of him from the original Japanese show. Sorry, that's just... I don't know why I'm feeling giddy over this, especially considering what Master Rider turned out to be. My god.
...is unable to identify them, my lord. But clearly they also seek to possess Masked Rider's powers, so they too must be destroyed.
Your Majesty, hear what I say. Is there not a better way?
Oh, wow. I guess... I will say I'm glad they didn't stick with that voice for this little guy.
Destroy the five, yes. Give them our worst. But let them defeat Masked Rider first.
I mean, yeah, obviously it's the same voice actor that they ended up going with, but they had him lean back from the fucking, like, yes, homie.
Silence, you genetic junk pile. If they do defeat Masked Rider, they will acquire his powers before we do.
That can never happen. Right, commence an aerial assault at once. You will continue until they're all destroyed.
Yeah, I guess they just didn't have an American actor for him yet. Actually, no, I think because that is his voice, but maybe they hadn't gotten the costume for him yet? Because they clearly were using the Japanese footage for when he was speaking there. So yeah, I think they just didn't have access to the costume yet. Oh my god, the 3D planet. Oh, this is a thing of beauty. I mean, I guess it makes you appreciate the subtle improvements of his ayahs once he got to his own show proper. What's making it better / worse is the stark contrast with fucking Jason David Frank's ayahs. I mean, it's all still laughable, I will agree, but it's... There's a difference, man. If you're gonna go aya into a fucking microphone over Japanese footage, you at least have conviction. See, even in that fucking interaction alone, it's like... It's less like, oh yeah, and it's more like, oh yeah.
You continue. Give up and go back to Dragon.
Come on, Hotshot. Hold still a second, will you?
Wait a second. What do we have to do to convince you?
All is ready for a full aerial assault, Count Dragon. Awaiting your command. When we attack, we shall blast Masked Rider and his colorful playmates to oblivion!
Everything will fall into place.
Oh, good. Will the food get any better?
Be quiet, you silly space mollusk!
You will commence shooting now.
I mean, here's the thing. Like, for as much as I shit on Masked Rider, you have to appreciate just how elaborate the props from the original Japanese show were. Like, this fucking spaceship is beautifully designed and beautifully put together. Like, this screams like evil Empire mothership. And all those, like, constantly moving tiny little parts, like, that must have been a fucking nightmare to put together. But they did it all the same, so you really have to compliment, like, the crew on Kamen Rider Black RX for putting this thing together. Like, I've yet to see the original show myself. Like, there's only been a handful of, like, Kamen Rider series that I have seen. I'm currently watching the present series, Kamen Rider Zets, and it's doing pretty good, all things considered. I feel like a bit of a poser sometimes when it comes to, like, talking about Kamen Rider, because I got started on O's, which is, you know, one of the goofier ones. And it was the start of the, I guess, the combiner era of Kamen Rider. Because there's Kamen Rider, I want to say Kamen Rider Duo. And then there's Kamen Rider O's, okay, so Kamen Rider Duo, if I'm remembering the name correctly, is basically like, you have two people combine into one hero, essentially. So it's a bit of a fusion dance thing with Kamen Rider. Then Kamen Rider O's comes out, and it utilizes, like, 3 metals to use, like, 3 different powers at once. And then Kamen Rider 4's comes out, and it uses these weird, like, capsules. And so there's just getting, like, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's when they stopped at the number theme, after 4's. Yeah, no, I was a little late into the game, getting into Kamen Rider, so I don't necessarily feel like I can speak with too much authority on it overall. But, yeah, no, I enjoy I enjoy Tokusatsu in general. I'm more of an Ultraman guy these days, but I still love, you know, going back and looking at, you know, various series. Also, welcome to the stream, Baltimore. I'm glad you're able to get a commission from Hermano. But yeah, all I wanted to say is that, like, for as iffy as the American adaptation is, like, you have to compliment the fucking work that went into the source material.
You can't hold me down.
They're firing again, and right at us this time.
Wait a minute. Dragon's ship is firing at all of us. Even Dragon isn't low enough to fire.
I love how you can tell they've been, like, roughhousing so much that the fucking cloth around the neck of the mask is coming undone.
Even Dragon isn't low enough to fire on his own soldiers.
That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
Yeah.
We came here to help, but we've been getting blasted since the minute we got here.
Hold it! We must know if they are telling the truth. How were you able to find us here?
We came because our friend Alpha 5 believed you were in danger. We're the Power Rangers.
Friends of Alpha are friends of ours.
Again! Like, Alpha is just buddy-buddy with everyone in the universe, apparently. And I like that. I mean, obviously, yeah, he works for Zordon, and Zordon's supposed to be this, like, pinnacle of peace. But, like, still, like, people keep saying, like, oh, yeah, no, oh, you're friends with Alpha? Okay, you're a real one, then. Good old Al.
Welcome to Eden.
Somehow they have all escaped destruction, Count Dragon.
What was that? Oh.
Somehow they have all escaped destruction, Count Dragon.
I hate that. I am not fond of that.
And how do you propose we fix that? Fire again.
Friends, we must seek sanctuary. This way, quickly.
Whoa! You don't have to tell me twice. Come on!
Come on, get into the cave. Hurry! This way.
Oh my god.
Once more, we are all safe. To fight you another day, Count Dragon.
Can they wait until you're in the fucking cave to shit talk, dumbass?
Incompetent fools!
Actually, my lord, I must say
You've let them escape. Send the plague patrol and find them immediately, or heads will roll. Now be gone.
On your way.
Consider it done, Count. Cyclopter is on the job.
Oh my god.
Come on, face us, rebels.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, as as humorous as the expressions on these suits are, you have to admit they're well made, and they went out of their way to make the eyes blink. That is not a common occurrence with fucking Sentai villain costumes. Or not even Sentai, just Tokusatsu villains. Like this guy, he is a bab. Yeah, let's take another look at all three of them. My god, that guy in the middle is hyped. Oh, my word. Funnily enough, the guy on the left kind of looks like one of the villains from the Sailor Moon pilot we saw yesterday. Salmonid energy. You're not wrong, Koshé.
We're hungry. Cogwarts, stop your chattering and attack. Plague Patrol, flash the rebels out.
Come on out before we send the Cogwarts in after you.
This is an interesting direction to take for your fucking, like, evil empire from space stormtroopers.
It's now or never.
To the power.
To the power. Let's do it. Back to action.
You have your wish, loathsome barbarians.
You've had your wish, loathsome barbarians. Again, it is difficult for me to talk shit because, number one, like, the actor is no longer with us, so there's a little bit of that you have to take into consideration when critiquing acting work. Number two, we don't know how experienced he was when they brought him onto this project. Ultimately, whether or not an actor is qualified for a performance comes down to the casting director. I don't know why I'm being so nice about this. I think because this is going to be my final fucking romp with Masked Rider, and so I'm trying to give it a bit of grace, like, before we finally say farewell.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have.
We shall now put an end to you and the rebellion, Prince Dex.
I forgot his name was Dex. I forgot his name was Dex, so I was very confused for a hot second there. Best acting in the show so far.
Costume cohorts, whoever they are, cannot save you.
As new friends like these rally to our cause, the day grows near when you and your evil master, Count Dragon, shall be banished from Edenoi for all time. You have finally met your match, Plague Patrol. Comrades, let us destroy them.
What's going on?
In the name of King Lexian, rightful ruler of Edenoi, Ectophase activate.
Oh my god.
Now, villains, you shall know the power of the Masked Rider and the Power Rangers.
Fucking Dex, leave it to the professionals.
We're right behind you, Dex.
A very touching performance, Rebel, but we're not impressed. Get them, Plague Patrol!
You sure you can handle the Cogwarts?
Yes.
Get your friends inside. We'll take care of the chumps.
Time to corral some Cogwarts.
I love these guys. Not so fond of the squishy slapping.
I think you should come down off your high horse. gotta tell you, you're even uglier up close.
You will pay for your insolence and...
Tommy, he's wearing a mask, buddy. I love you, but choose your insults a bit more carefully.
Intruder!
Time for rider kick. Two for one.
Ah, man.
You'll have to kick harder than that!
Well, I'll see what I can do about that.
I'll crush you for that, you little nosewipe!
I don't know why, but I half expect him to go, "Hey, I'm walking here!"
Hey, your shoe's untied.
You already made that joke, Jason. Come on. You know, part of me wishes we had these guys as the main underlings for Masked Rider. I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved the little grub guys. Like, they were fun. Like, it would have been interesting to have them throw in dudes like these every once in a while, though. It may have been an issue with, like, getting access to costumes. Because, like, it's possible we're looking at, like, the Japanese footage here, so that might be the reason. Yeah, I think this is Japanese footage. This, not so much.
Slow.
You need a breath mint.
Blast you!
Come in, Power Ranger.
My community.
Ah, there's that fucking guitar riff. Also, hi, Richard Horvitz.
Alpha, I read you. Come in.
Tommy, Angel Grove is under attack. How soon will you be able to return to Earth?
I don't know, Zordon. Things are pretty hairy here right now. I don't think we should leave, not yet.
What's the emergency, Zordon?
Yeah, is everybody okay?
A particularly loathsome monster of Lord Zed's has attacked Angel Grove. Kimberly is battling it, but she is still ill and needs your help.
Got it.
Hey guys, what is it? What did Zordon say?
Trouble back home. We gotta wrap this thing up.
What's this coffee break?
Huh, you guys are the ones who's gonna take a break. Permanently.
Oh, damn, we're getting some Lord Zed thrown in.
Masters, have you got anything I can take for this sore throat?
What are you doing here?
Just fast forwarding a bit. Rip Rock. Robert Axelrod is very much up there with Adam Steele. My fucking word.
Be gone, creatures.
You've gotta love rewind effects in early sci-fi. I mean, does this even count as early sci-fi? This is the fucking... Well, the footage is from the 80s, probably. Actually, no. I need to avoid, like, spreading misinformation. Kamen Rider Black RX. 88. Okay, so it was the 80s.
Cowards! Another day, Dex, when you're without the help of your troublesome friends.
Save your breath for your retreat.
Wait up! Wait!
Masked Rider, deactivate.
You haven't seen the last of me.
Oh, it looks like he just got a mouthful of fucking sand.
I'll be back for you, Prince.
I'll be ready for you.
Alright, so that is that as far as fucking Masked Rider is concerned. So, now we're faced with a question. Because I may just end up watching both of these tonight, but it comes down to which we should watch first. Should we watch the pilot episode of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? Or should we watch the pilot episode of Kamen Rider Dragon Knight? I feel like since we're coming right off of this, Mighty Morphin might be the more appropriate, but I don't know. I just feel like giving a bit more power to the people. Mighty Morphin sounds good. Alright. I'm going to turn on a fan because it's getting a little warm in here. Hopefully that doesn't end up being too terribly noisy. Alright. Now, keep in mind, this was the pilot that started it all. This was the progenitor to pretty much all American adaptations of Tokusatsu, at least to my knowledge. So there's probably gonna be scuff.
10,000 years ago, Rita Repulsa was imprisoned in a space dumpster on the moon. She remained there until two unsuspecting astronauts opened the dumpster and changed the world forever.
After 10,000 years, I'm free! It's time to conquer Earth!
Alright, so far they've got the same voice actor. They've got that sorted.
Alpha, Rita's escaped. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
Oh wow, they have a lot of the footage. Just
For over 300 episodes, courageous teenagers from Angel Grove have taken on evil villains, fought desperate battles.
oh, okay, so no, that would explain it. Oh, so it's like a behind-the-scenes thing. Okay, wow, we're even getting footage from Zio. Can we fast forward to the fucking pilot? Alright, let's... Day of the Dumpster. Okay, here we go. So this is the pilot proper. So, I guess there is a lot of precursor to what was going on. God, so even the fucking camera was like highly different. Because like you can tell from like just when you're using like film cameras versus like I don't know, broadcast cameras. I don't know the technical terms for either, so I do apologize. But you can tell specifically by what type of camera is being used. This is so hard to explain. I do apologize. There's the subtle difference in appearance between, like, when you were filming something, I don't know, to be filmed live, or, like, as, like, a talk show thing, or a game show thing. Like, that type of footage versus what you might find in a sitcom. Like, there's something in the quality of the footage you get from that camera that has a distinct difference. And they're using a different type of camera, it seems, for this pilot. Again, I do wish I had the technical know-how to be able to elaborate further on that difference.
Hey, kitty. And then the sphere will have an angular decay of 3.1 to the minus 10 with a drag coefficient of 0.9875.
Oh, so in other words, if I spin the ball and I aim for the pocket, I'm gonna get a strike.
Affirmative.
Yo, Trace,
Hey, Zach.
Billy, what's
Hey,
up?
Zach.
Alright, so, like, thus far it seems like the main casting difference here is with Trini and Jason. Is that Jason? I think that's Jason's original actor. No, that is. No, I tell a lie.
Very funny. I had a perfect game going.
Excuse me. I'm trying to pull a strike over here.
Yeah, Kimberly's the same. I think they're all the same except for Trini. Although maybe it's just the quality of the footage.
Hey, it's his fault. Say what? No, hey.
Oh, it broke my nail.
Hey, man.
Oh.
Yo, Spazzo.
Come on, let's mess him up.
Is this proto Bulk and Skull?
Hey, you're gonna pay for this. Big time.
Excuse me, may I interrupt?
Sit down, dork.
Oh no, that's definitely like Bulk.
Yeah, well, you can make it up to me tonight.
So that's definitely like a different skull though. Hefton Crane, shut the fuck up, Nicholas. I do like Hefton Crane. That is actually... God damn you, Nicholas, for being funnier than me.
At the movies.
Sorry, but I don't date non-humans. My facial.
What are you looking at? Man, back off.
Oh god, a third stooge.
Hey, leave her alone. Cut it out.
Oh wow, they had a whole fucking squad.
Got this. You're gonna make me, little girl?
Uh-huh.
Take him out, Zach.
Yeah, man, check this.
Yeah, do it, man.
So you're gonna dance or you're gonna fight, sissy?
I'm gonna fight.
Go with me, bleach head.
Bleach head, Jesus Christ.
My turn. Watch the ball.
Wow. You know, I can at least appreciate the fact that they kept Bulk on from this motley crew. He's casually defying the laws of physics. That's Power Rangers in a nutshell, honestly. Again, we're crossing fucking games here at this point, Billy. Oh my god! Surprise cameo from Samurai Pizza Cats. I mean, I guess it makes sense. We saw them all the fucking time in Master Rider.
We interrupt this program with a special report. We take you live to the moon, where astronauts are about to uncover what may be the first alien object ever found.
Hey, you smell something funny?
Nah, maybe it's your spacesuit.
Okay, once again, now we are absolutely, at least I think, in the Japanese footage. Yeah, no, because like the aspect ratio changed, like ever so slightly. You can see on the left that black bar there.
I think it's coming from there.
Yeah, now I smell it. Check it out.
Yep.
A big trash dumpster. Wow, it stinks. Let's open her up. Hey, what's that? I'm not waiting to find out.
Hey, Rita, wake up! Come on, we're free! Morning breath. Here's a myth.
After 10,000 years, it's good to be free again.
Oh wow, no, a lot of the voice cast was, well, maybe it could even be that like some of the voice cast was the same, but their delivery was different. It sounds like Rita's the same.
Let me help you, O powerful one. Walk with me, talk with me.
Jeez, you made me step in a puddle. Out of my way, monkey face. So you want help getting away, do you? I think I can arrange that. To celebrate our freedom, I think we should pay the Earth a visit and then destroy it.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely OG Rita. Oh my god! Oh my god, no. Wait, sorry. Watch. Wow. So for those of you who might not necessarily be in on the joke, you can tell that they're digitally shaking the footage because of the aspect ratio. There's a black bar on the right there. Black bar on the left there. Like, if they hadn't zoomed out nearly so much, you could have missed it. But, like, because they zoomed it out all the way to, like, how the footage was shot with, like, the overlay of the Japanese show on the TV here, like, you can see that they digitally shook the footage to make it look like an earthquake. Yeah, there it is again.
Great, we just really needed an earthquake.
No, that was no earthquake.
Oh my, what is all the shaking? It's the big one.
Oh, wow. Wow, the command center looks a bit different.
I know it, we'll take apart.
Oh, God. Oh, CGI Zordon. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, no, I'm happy that they decided to spruce things up a bit more, because as it stands, this looks less like the Power Rangers Command Center and more like my childhood skating rink.
It's Rita. She's escaped and she's attacking the...
Oh wait, no, it's not CGI. It just looks that way because of the footage. It's real, like, because I am very much used to, like, the weird filter and slow mode footage they use for Zordon's face in the show proper. So here they actually have him, like, in real time speaking.
How can you be sure, Zoltar?
My sensor array picked up her evil vibration.
Oh, wow. Zoltar, huh? I imagine maybe you had to change that for legal reasons, because Zoltar sounds familiar. Let me look it up. Zoltar. Oh! Well, I know why it sounds familiar. It's those fucking fortune-telling robots. Or not even robots, fortune-telling machines. Like, if you ever watched the movie Big, you probably recognize these things. There's Zoltan, Zoltar. Ah. Battle for the Planets, Zoltar? Oh! Interesting. So he's apparently a character from Battle of the Planets. Either way, I imagine they had a number of different copyright issues to work around, so they probably changed it to Zordon for that reason.
Will be destroyed.
Oh, wow, Proto-Alpha. Oh, boy. I mean, they did what they could for a pilot, I will grant them. I am glad they spruced them up a little bit.
Know it.
Initiate Plan B immediately.
What is Plan B?
Just push the button. Alpha.
Damn. Damn, Zoltar kind of a dick. Also, I am kind of relieved that they ended up adjusting their approach to Zordon visually, because this is just a bit too creepy for my taste.
What will that do?
Teleport to us the most dangerous group of ruthless, underhanded, overbearing, self-absorbed, and over-emotional humans in the area.
No, not teenagers.
Correct.
I was afraid of that.
Wow. Wow. Damn. So they really changed the fucking criteria for Defenders of the Universe here. So Zoltar, like, we need a group of fucking trained, like, brave, noble, just warriors to take out this space witch. What are their qualifications?
What will that do?
Teleport to us the most dangerous group
How ruthless, underhanded, overbearing, self-absorbed, and over-emotional humans in the area.
No, not teenagers.
Correct.
I was afraid of that.
Wow. So literally, damn, this has weird implications. If those are what fucking the original qualifications for, like, the Ranger team were, it was less of a group of noble heroes and more fucking Tokusatsu Suicide Squad. That's interesting. I can tell that maybe there was a reason or two why they adjusted that for the show proper. Oh, wow. Yeah.
What's happening? We seem to be demolecularized. What's that? Never mind, I don't understand it myself.
Greetings, dudes and dudettes.
It was the 90s. It was the 90s.
Wow! A fully sentient, multifunctional automaton. Whoa!
Welcome, humans.
Wait a fucking second. Wait a fucking second. Because with this particular warping of Zordon/Zoltar's face, I need to look something up. Let's see here. David J. Fielding. Because I need to double check. Not to be dramatic, but I would shoot myself if I had to say do that. I mean, valid, all things considered. No, okay. I looked up. For a second, I thought the actor for Zordon/Zoltar here was the same dude who played Flabber from Beetleborgs. Because let me... Even just to fucking, like, provide a little credence to my initial theory here. Better one or two? Better one or two? Either way, I wouldn't want either around my kids. Oh, my word.
So who was that?
Like, what is that? That is Zoltar, an interdimensional being caught in a time warp. My name is Alpha 5, his trusted assistant.
Yeah, right, and I'm a Ninja Turtle. An intertemporal, cross-dimensional super being with outward verbal communication. How prodigious. What'd he say?
He said this guy's awesome.
I'm torn. Because I feel like she would have made a good Trini. Like, I'm not entirely certain. It's hard to tell. Because I'm relatively certain this is... Why would they... Because for those of you who never watched Power Rangers growing up, something you need to understand. An infamous element of the original cast of the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, something that many people have made fun of time and time again, is the fact that the Black Ranger was played by a black man, and the Yellow Ranger was played by an Asian woman. And so it's... I don't know. I don't know why they went ahead with this casting change.
Excuse me, will somebody come back to Earth and pick me up? Because I am really confused.
It's quite simple, my dear. The planet is under attack, and I have brought you here to save it.
Yeah, right.
Ah, an unbeliever. Behold,
Proton projection.
this is Rita Repulsa, an alien bent on controlling the universe, and she's decided to begin with Earth.
If she's so dangerous, why don't you fight her?
Because long ago she trapped me in a time warp.
I know it's scary, but what does all of this have to do with us?
You have been chosen to form an elite team to battle Rita.
Once again, I am torn because this version of Zordon is growing on me. Like, he has more actual personality than the Zordon we got in the finished show.
As teenagers, the future of the planet is yours, and you are now called upon to defend that future. Each of you will be given access to extraordinary powers drawn from the spirits of the ancient creatures you call dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs?
Yeah, you know, like my favorite dinosaurs. The Smilodon and the Mammoth.
Jason, you shall have the...
Oh, God! Oh, no! Oh, no, 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 no. That's some live-action Animorphs bullshit. Nuh-uh. No way. No thanks. I'm not sure how many of you heard Lorelei from the next room. No, we need to watch that again. No, here's the funny thing. That dinosaur model, that was taken from the intro to the original Zhu Ranger. I recognize it from the Japanese intro. It was used in the intro as well as the actual, like, summoning of the Zords in the Japanese show. But just, what a weird fucking choice, man.
Jason, you shall have the power of the Tyrannosaurus, bold and mighty. Zachary, the power of the Mastodon, clever and brave.
Oh my god, they could have done this literally any other way.
Kimberly, your power comes from the pterodactyl, cunning and quick. Billy, you draw from the Triceratops, patient and smart. And Trini, your power comes from the saber-toothed tiger, fearless and agile.
Excuse me, Zoltar, what is the purpose of these extraterrestrial energy conductors?
Billy, can you shut the fuck up, please? Like, maybe it's just nostalgia, and I might have to go back and watch the original show, but I don't remember Billy being this fucking overly annoying. No, that's just... I think that is just fucking rose-tinted glasses talking.
Ah, those are your transmorphers. When in danger, insert the power coin, raise it to the sky, and call the name of your dinosaur. A universe of power will be at your command. Together, the five of you will form an awesome fighting force known to one and all as the Power Rangers.
Yo, let me get this straight. So, you zapped us here so we can save the world.
By becoming giant, slimy lizards?
And battling a malevolent sorceress named Rita?
Who destroys cities?
Or riding a flying bike?
Yes! No way, I'm out of here. It's been real, but I gotta go. Y'all coming?
See ya.
Wouldn't you want to be here?
Please, halt, dudes. That didn't go very well, did it?
Don't worry, Alpha. They'll come around.
Again, like, there's actually actual personality to this Zordon. Like, I was a little put off by the visuals for him at first, but the vocal performance here is just... It feels more like an actual person than just the relative monotone we got of Zordon in the actual show. God. I'm sorry, I'm just pausing because because of having watched Masked Rider, I now have the fucking base knowledge that this specific rocky alcove was used time and time again for so many of Saban's productions.
We're out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah.
Like, I'm relatively certain this is where they had the fucking fight scene with Masked Rider and the other clips.
We shouldn't have left. I mean, he chose us to save the world. I say we do it.
Do you really think we could?
Are you too crazy? Do you hear what you're saying?
What? It can't be. Teenagers, Zoltar must be behind this. Gamma rays and burning gold. Let them fight my Putty Patrol. Take that!
No, that's an appropriate reaction to being right next to an explosion in the desert.
Everybody stay together. Zach, those two. Right, these two are mine.
This is gonna hurt.
Damn. These, I'm not used to seeing putties so calm. I mean, once again, like, I think it's because this was still the pilot and they had just cobbled together these fucking putty costumes, like, based off of the original, like, underlings in the Japanese footage. So they might not have necessarily, like, I guess they didn't care enough to fucking have them, like, warble around and going just yet. It's so unnerving seeing these subtle changes. I do appreciate the detail of them having those, like, metallic thunks, like, emphasizing just how much of a big deal these guys are supposed to be early on in the show. Because, like, we're used to seeing putties get fucking floored as the Power Rangers with full powers take them on. Because that's just how much of a fucking boost they get. Like, we're used to seeing putties get bodied, but, like, just showing that, yeah, no, these things are kind of gonna be an issue to most civilians. Oh my god. Oh, wow. Yeah. No. Early budget's showing here. Spirit Halloween looking as.
What are we gonna do now? How about scream for help?
Wait! Use the transmorphers! Now!
Pterodactyl! Saber-tooth tiger!
Mastodon! Triceratops! Tyrannosaurus!
Tyrannosaurus. Tyrannosaurus. I mean, it's... Again... Jason's actor was also never particularly well known for his Oscar-worthy performances. I'm kind of surprised that we actually have the legitimate theme in the pilot. I wasn't expecting that.
Saber-toothed tiger, mastodon, triceratops, tyrannosaurus.
Also, I based on the sounds I'm hearing, I'm guessing they were actually using like the toys from Zhu Ranger for this. Because like, well-known fact about a lot of modern Tokusatsu series, and I think this goes back to like even like the earlier ones. A lot of the weapons and like morphers and stuff that they use in the actual show, whether it's Kamen Rider or Ultraman or Super Sentai or Metal Hero, things like that. Yeah, no, those are just straight up the toys that they sell to the kids. Like, they don't make, like, specially designed props for the show exclusively. They use the toys that they go on to sell to kids who watch the show. And I've always thought that was really neat, because it helps kids feel a bit more immersed in the show. And I guess it makes sense that, like, yeah, for the pilot episode of Power Rangers, which is adapting, you know, Zhu Ranger, they would just buy the toys from Zhu Ranger to use as the props for this. Wait. Wait. No. Oh boy. I can't tell if that, I mean, it's clearly like a still image, but I can't tell if this is like him wearing the fucking helmet they got or a Photoshop job. Either way, it's beautiful. So now we're on to the Japanese footage.
Good. Teleport them to downtown Angel Grove City. Rita just sent down Flyguy.
Right away, Zoltar.
We're teleporting again.
If you can watch around his neck, you see the mask slide weirdly. Yeah, no, definitely. Let's see. Oh god, you're right. Oh, you're right! With that frame there! Oh, wow! Oh, boy! Damn! Damn, the devil's in the details, isn't it? Alright.
Down Angel Grove City. Rita just sent down Flyguy.
Right away, Zoltar.
We're teleporting again.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that's unfortunate on a number of levels. Like, there's no reason! There's no reason for that! Moving on before I get caught up on another fucking topic I don't want to necessarily keep talking about. Hi, Goldar. So yeah, now that we're actually into the show proper, putties are acting how they're supposed to.
I'll show you teenagers. Just see how it goes when Flyguy grows.
Oh, were they calling Goldar Flygar? Oh no, that's a different monster. Oh, this guy! I call on the power of the Tyrannosaurus!
Alright, let's go, guys. Whoa! Cool. Power Rangers, count off!
Zach here, this is kicking. This is Billy, I'm nominal. Trini here, this is great.
Hey, nice stereo.
Use your crystals to activate the dino power now!
Rock and
Ah, my word.
Great ride? Or what?
Trini here, ready to rock. Coming at you.
Oh, we're getting the first Megazord formation.
This is Billy, all systems go. Zach here, this is kicking.
Let's nail some bad guys.
No, no, Jason, that comes later in your career.
This leaves me quite ebullient.
I guess that means he likes it.
Uh-oh, looks like Ugly Man brought a friend. Whoa! Hit it with the dino power!
Zappity zap zap.
Activating Megazord battle mode.
Megazord sequence has been initiated.
I'm sorry, it gets way too fucking nostalgic with this sequence. Okay, no, I'm sorry. That was actually just really funny editing. Like, uh-oh, uh-oh.
How about some mega dino power?
Oh no! I've got such a headache!
And then the energy surge reversed the polarity of our opponent's protons, and we countered our inertial direction and landed like this.
I don't think you're yet ready to play Johnny Be Good, Billy. Go home and practice.
He's got an owie.
I believe I pulled my medial gracilis tendon. Ooh, I heard that.
We've been talking it over, Zoltar, and some of us aren't sure we're all up to this.
Yeah, Zoltar, I mean, we were pretty lucky this time.
Johnny Be Mid! Once again, Koshe being funnier than I could ever hope to be. Johnny Be Roke. My god. Why do people watch me when you all are way more entertaining than I could ever be?
Luck had nothing to do
Thank you for the input, Lorelei.
You're most welcome.
I'm sure you will.
We were pretty lucky this time.
Luck had nothing to do with it. You five have come together to make as fine a group of superheroes as there has ever been.
No way. Really?
Each of you brings something unique to this team. Jason brings leadership and courage.
Does he?
Kimberly, beauty and grace. Zachary, a love for life. Billy, a knowledge of the ages. And Trini, lightning hands and a peaceful soul. You've been through an...
I don't think any of that really... I mean... Knowledge of the ages. He's a fucking math geek trying to fucking unnecessarily complicate his speech to sound smarter than he actually is.
So, white man?
Yes. I mean, I can agree on Zach having a love of life. Peaceful soul as she drops crane on his cranium. Ah, my word.
Extraordinary experience. You need each other now. And the world needs you.
Yeah, alright, I'm in.
Me too.
You can count on me.
Affirmative.
I don't know, guys. I really have some serious shopping to do. I mean, even though the outfits are cool and everything, my hair gets all tangled up inside the helmet. I don't think I can do it.
Oh, Kimberly, say it's not so.
Psych.
Oh, what a relief. Psych.
The first freeze frame.
5.5 years, over 300 episodes, Power Rangers has captured the imaginations of children around the world.
Yep. And, you've captured the imagination of several adults off screen. The joke here is that he became a porn star. Let me just double check that fun fact. Let's see. Huh. The Red Ranger in the original Power Rangers is now a paramedic in Washington, D.C. He gets paid to make his monster grow. Yeah, Austin St. John, that's his name. Am I thinking of someone else? Yeah, no, it looks like he was involved in some of that for a bit. Unless, like, these online sources are spreading misinformation, I do believe that he had a bit of a brief career in that particular field. But again, honestly, good for him. I can't get over that fucking pun. Alright, so, the final thing on the docket tonight. Something I had no idea even existed. Fucking the second attempt at an American Kamen Rider series. We're going through the pilot. I have no idea what this is going to be in terms of, like, the overall quality. Like, apparently, like the previous attempt, it uses some footage from the original Japanese show, Kamen Rider Ryuki. Though everything else seems to have been recreated with American actors and sets and stuff. So, I guess another reason why I never knew about this was because it aired on the fucking CW. And I never really watched the CW proper. But, yeah. Let's take a look at the pilot for Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. Starting off strong.
What is this? Where am I? Signs. Why is everything backwards?
Yeah, could I hazard a guess this is all Japanese footage so far?
Alright, you're probably wondering what's going on.
My God! They did it. The motherfuckers actually did it. Yep, that's me. I should add that fucking music from the meme in my soundboard. But I guess the closest thing... I need to start doing like a fucking... I don't necessarily know if I want to add like a counter gag to my streams. Because that feels a bit fucking cliche given what I used to do on YouTube. But yeah, no. We got one. We got a fucking "that's me" joke. Very few and far between these days, but it's always kind of special whenever I run into one.
The guy running for his life is me, Kit Taylor. And somehow I got thrown into this mess when I made a wish on my 18th birthday.
Happy birthday, dear kid. Happy birthday to you. Well, go ahead, kid. Make a wish.
Is another missing dad plot? I mean, he's no Tyler Steele, but why do you have a missing poster of your dad in your house?
This group is full of weirdos.
Oh yeah, you have no idea. Hello, Magna. Fresh out of goo? Well, I have good news for you. We're watching the pilot to Kamen Rider Dragon Knight. For those of you tuning in for the first time, hello, I am the Logician. I am a Ranch Sona VTuber, and tonight's stream has been dedicated to watching pilots for American Tokusatsu series. And yeah, to fill you in, Alex, I've been especially missing you here, because previously we watched the American pilot for VR Troopers, which was originally known as Cybertron. We watched the remaining footage that you've been on my ass to watch, which was the clips of Masked Rider from Power Rangers. We watched the original Mighty Morphin pilot. And now we're on to the pilot for Kamen Rider Dragon Knight, which leaked online and was subsequently taken down. Apparently this was filmed in 2006. Backdoor pilot. Ultraman Towards the Future. No, we haven't gotten there yet. Because I'm far more afraid of Tsuburaya than I am Toei or Saban. You know, I was about to mention that this all seemed a bit kid-oriented in terms of the birthday party aesthetic for his 18th birthday. But now I see we've entered a dreamscape. Don't forget your cake, asshole.
Kid, can you hear me? Dad?
Ooh, spoopy.
Please help me.
Wow! I help those who help themselves, my son. For my crimes against Superman, I am forever trapped here.
You must come home, son.
Dad.
Come home.
You all right, kid?
Yeah, I just remembered I'm allergic to chocolate. This is the dumbest thing in the world to have nostalgia over, but those specific number candles. Like, I haven't properly celebrated my birthday in years, and so just having the fucking memory of, like... And yes, thank you very much for giving the shout out to Magna. For those of you unaware, Magna is also an artist VTuber who is incredibly talented, far more so than they will ever give themselves credit for. I highly recommend, especially checking out their collection of art dedicated to Spider-Maids. They recently had a bit of a comic arc where they come across a new maid and frog duo. Magna is talented. It's almost as if I'm surrounded by a lot of amazingly talented people for whatever fucking reason. But yes, please do follow Magna if you aren't already. Oh boy. Well, you invoked fucking early aughts music videos earlier. I can't tell. Did they just apply this fucking sticker over the original Ryuki logo? Because this definitely looks like. Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like they absolutely slapped the logo over the kanji there. Damn. Damn. Oh, that's our intro then. Okay. Again, I ask you, why have the wanted poster the missing poster for your own father in your house? I mean, that's kind of just twisting the knife, isn't it? No, the thing is, this wasn't even Saban, Alex. To my understanding, this is someone who previously worked on, Power Rangers, but this was not a Saban production, to my knowledge. I could be mistaken. But yeah, this was just on the CW.
Let's go home, son.
It's been on your mind a lot lately.
God, that is the most fucking photoshopped ass photo I've ever seen.
Hasn't it?
Just wish I knew where he is and that he's okay.
You know, kid, you can stay here as long as you like.
After all the trouble I've been, you've already done enough for Mrs. Mallory. Thanks for the offer, but I gotta go home.
I'm so very proud of you. You've come such a long way.
I'm sure he has. Whatever that way is started on. I mean, we can gather at least. Dad's not in the picture. He's been missing. Oh, okay, yeah, so it still doesn't make sense to have the missing poster in the house, even if this isn't his house. God, this fucking... For them, he will forever be missing. This fucking music, man. Oh, buddy, you getting a little too comfortable on that mic? Yeah. You know? A constant threat of big city living, I guess.
When my dad disappeared a year ago, he left me alone in this world and I was placed in foster care. Since then, a lot of people turned up missing. It's becoming an epidemic.
I mean, that is something that happens, yeah. I doubt your father was the first.
I have a feeling they're all connected.
Based on what evidence, my guy? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I have a question. Legitimate question. Because this has bothered me for years whenever I see this, like, in media. Like, in cases where, like, someone has to, like, move homes, or, like, there's a tragic loss or something, and, like, I don't know, maybe a home falls out of the ownership of a family, they don't literally just throw sheets over all the furniture and leave it in there, right? Like, if no one owns the house anymore, no one living owns the house, you put that house on the market and sell the furniture, right? Or at least, like, replace it with, like, placeholder furniture so you can give tours, or, yeah. Yeah, and I always had a feeling it was just, like, it always struck me as odd as that. I'm not sure where that trope came from, even, because that's just not a thing that people do. Think it was a measure to prevent dust from settling on it while they figured out, like, what they could do. But, I mean, like, the implication here has been that, like, he's been in foster care for, like, at least a decade. So, fucking, like, this house would no longer be his. Like, unless he somehow managed to scrounge together enough money by the time he became 18 years old to buy a fucking house, which I highly doubt. Like, I doubt they would just leave this fucking place to rot with boards over the windows and sheets all over the furniture. That's always bothered me when I see that in movies. I think it started as legit, but now this movie's just like, this place is abandoned. I guess so. It's so weird. It's so weird that we just have things in movies that we accept. Oh yeah, no, I can tell that's what this means. But they have no fucking correlation to real life anymore. It's like, for example, one of those, like, tropes that was around for the longest fucking time. And, like, you never really see people, like, do it anymore in movies. But, like, what's my phone number? Oh, it's 555. And, like, I get why they originally did it. Is because, like, assholes were, like, dialing numbers they heard in movies, you know, like, out of morbid curiosity or to pull pranks or some shit. And so, yeah, you put in a fake phone number. But, like, I haven't seen that in years in movies. Like, I haven't seen anyone invoke, like, what their actual phone number in a movie is in, like, at least a decade. And so that's, like, again, very much product of its time. And I can't really pinpoint, to my knowledge, when that trope in movies really sort of fizzled away. And, like, another thing to keep in mind, like, for myself at least, is that this pilot was filmed in 2006. So, like, there's probably some tropes. Because, like, I feel like this is still a trope in movies, though, is the thing. Like, it hasn't fizzled away like the 555 thing. Like, you will still find, like, every now and then in, like, a dramatic movie, or a dramatic TV show, just like the shorthand for this house is old and abandoned, and you just throw sheets over everything. Maybe it's like how people don't say goodbye on the phone in movies. It's for expediency's sake. I'm trying to think now, because I've never noticed that, admittedly, Alex. I think you might be right, though. I'm trying to think of specific instances where someone says, like, goodbye on the phone in a movie or TV show. And now that I think about it, I don't hear that very often either. Huh. Just goes to show there is a lot that we take for granted in, like, tropes and cliches in movies and TV shows that just sort of slides under the fucking radar when you aren't really stopping to think about it. Yeah. Damn. Nice phone case.
I don't remember seeing this before.
a fucking Yu-Gi-Oh card. I don't think Kamen Rider would implement cards into the transformation gimmick until, like, decade. Which trap card is it? Exactly. I know there was an era where, like, everyone was using cards as a fucking transformation gimmick for the longest time. Or, like, a power-up gimmick. Like, in fucking Digimon Tamers, it was all about the cards. I'm trying to think, when did fucking Digimon Tamers come out? Let's see. Digimon Tamers. 2001 was Digimon Tamers. Or at least that's when it came out in the US. Well, under that name, anyway. Oh, funnily enough, that was also licensed and Americanized by Saban. I keep forgetting that. Because, like, I remember one of the biggest, like, surprises for me when I was watching through Masked Rider was the amount of fucking music from Digimon that would pop up. And, because, again, Saban would reuse so much fucking music from their library for so many of their shows. I'm still not over the fact that they just straight up ripped off Eve of War for the Sailor Moon pilot. That one is gonna stick with me for a hot goddamn minute. Didn't find the original author of the first season of... Didn't the original author for the first season of Digimon write a character canonically reacting to 9/11? I remember hearing something about that, Alex. I mean, if anyone, I would imagine it was probably Mimi, because Mimi was staying in the United States at that time. God. Actually, no, I tell a lie. Because, no, wait, yeah, no, that would have been around that time. It was her? Yeah, no, that absolutely fucking tracks. Yeah, sorry. I was getting the fucking, like... I was getting the timeline of events mixed up in my mind. Anyway. Ooh, mysterious. Damn. I mean, hate to burst your bubble, guy, but I think you might be in a fucking superhero story. Wow. Wow, the fucking Twilight editing. Like I said, risks of big city living.
What the?
Oh no, it's the flying purple people eaters.
Another wacko. Who are you talking to?
The thankless job of a gopher. I know that position well.
These things. Okay, I'm gonna go now, but it was nice meeting you guys.
Get him.
I know Kung Fu.
Come on. Wait! Wait! You know, there's a better way to ask a girl out.
Are you serious? I'm trying to save your... Go! Oh, get out of there!
You know? I mean, I will say this. Like, obviously from her perspective, he is fighting no one. But there is absolutely an art to fighting, convincingly being in a fight when there is no other participant there. That is a form of, essentially, mime that is not easily achieved. Like, you will see that, like, in certain, I don't know, movies or TV shows, when you have an actor who has to be in a fight scene with, I don't know, like a CGI monster or something, that not all actors are able to convincingly pull that off. So, regardless of whether or not she thinks this dude is, like, off his fucking rocker, it's worth at least enjoying. If he's doing it convincingly enough, that's like, oh, I mean, if my job is as a reporter, I can make a story out of this. Like, crazy guy on the street doing fake fights.
That would be a good time to run for your life, lady.
Something I also need to point out, because I feel like not enough credit gets given. Any actor who has to perform, like, fight scenes, like, especially choreographed fight scenes, while also wearing, like, costumes like this, my non-existent heart goes out to you, because goddamn, that is a punishing task to pull off in any performance. Like, whether it is for, like, fully fleshed, you know, film or TV productions like this, or even for, like, Tokusatsu stage shows, being able to carry out, like, fight scenes, choreographed fight scenes, while also having difficulty breathing and having your movements restricted by a costume, that is a level of fucking discipline that very few people can claim to have. So props to the actors in these suits.
We'll run for your life, did you understand? Let go of me, I'll call the cops. That's not a bad idea, we could use the help. Watch out!
Oh. Okay. I guess we're doing this. Oh my god. Oh, this is just peak early aughts. Yeah, this is when everyone wanted to be the Matrix. They're doing a good job of matching the original footage. I mean, funnily enough, like, while I was looking up, like, trying to get my hands on this pilot, I found a YouTube video that compared and contrasted the American shot footage with the original Japanese footage. I haven't watched it yet, but, like, apparently this is a pretty loyal adaptation. And again, funny how that happened when Saban had nothing to do with it. I'm gonna hazard a guess that these are our proverbial putties for the series. Or at least they were meant to be in this pilot. And again, credit where credit is due to these suit actors here. My God. Thank you, John Buffman.
Those things, what were they?
I don't know, but I saw them kidnap a man just now.
Wait, what?
I think they're the ones behind all the missing persons.
I have all the proof.
Well, you really would if your camera had the benefit of having monster vision like this guy. New Terminator movie is weird. God, yeah. No, it really is leaning into that aesthetic. I need your clothes, your gun, and your I almost said hentai. Henshin machine is what I meant to say.
To be my chance for a real story.
Yeah, so now you believe me. You have something that belongs to me. The Advent card. I want it back. I don't have any credit cards. Maybe I can give you an IOU. Later. I think you better go. This may hold include help me find my father. I'm not giving up.
Oh boy.
Who's going after her? No, wait!
Is this guy gonna be the rival writer? So, something you need to understand about Kamen Rider as a series is that you will have, like, the main Kamen Rider hero, like the person who transforms and defeats the bad guys and stuff. But more often than not, you will also have a rival Kamen Rider who might be working for the antagonistic team at first, or maybe just another faction. But usually he will start out as being sort of like at odds with the primary writer. And that's a trope that would continue through a lot of Kamen Rider series. Like, even the current one, you have, like, Kamen Rider Zetsu, who's the main one, and then you have Kamen Rider Nox, who is, like, initially one of the, like, antagonistic forces there. And then you have Kamen Rider Sieg, who is, like, another dude. And then you have all the other agents who have Kamen Rider abilities. And, like, there's different factions and, like, different motivations for why they transform and all this stuff. So I'm gonna hazard a guess that this dude might be a future, if not a rival Kamen Rider, then maybe he's, like, the precursor to, like, the rider powers that this dude inherits. I don't know. Okay, I know nothing about Ryuki, to be straight up. Oh boy. Oh damn. Okay, well, you can tell because of the film quality there. Like, because, like, I spoke earlier about, like, how different cameras and the film that comes from them can have different qualities. Like, so there is this camera here that they're using. And even, like, with the effects, like, in this sort of, like, time-space warp thing, you have this, and then you can tell immediately this is the Japanese footage. Because, like, I don't know how to describe it. It feels like certain types of cameras, like, from earlier, like, especially Heisei era, Kamen Rider. Like, the footage felt, like, smoother and crisper, like, more true to, like, life movement, as opposed to, like, film cameras. Like, modern film cameras, at least, that have more of, like, a grain to them, but they feel more cinematic, if that makes sense. Like, I've never been able to put to words what exactly I mean when I say, it's like, when you see, like, a camera for like a news broadcast or something, and it looks like representative of real life. But then you will have like a film camera, and there's a slight graininess to it that makes it feel less like true to life, but more cinematic. I have no other way of explaining it other than that. I've never been able to, like, explain the difference with those types of cameras outside of that. It's like a camera made for a movie versus a camera made to, like, show real-life people. Again, if that makes any sense. I feel like a lot of the Heisei era cameras for Kamen Rider shows relied more on those, like, cameras that are meant more to reflect real-life people, as opposed to film cameras, which you get for, like, most modern era Kamen Riders. Yeah, because this has that distinct smoothness.
And that's how I wound up here. Next time I'm gonna be a little bit more careful what I wish for. Whoa.
To be fair, my guy, I don't think you wished to become a Japanese superhero.
Kamen Rider.
Again, there you go. The change in the fucking film quality.
Kamen Rider. Wing Knight.
Okay, so he is the rival rider.
Initiate.
Yeah, there's the Japanese footage. Like, even down to the quality of the special effects. These default music tracks are killing me. Yeah, no, absolutely. This is very much like peak edgy early, like mid to late early aughts. That was just all versions of the aughts I just said. I stream practically full time. What the fuck am I doing?
Who are you? You should have given the admin card back to me.
It's you.
Sorbet.
So that's what the cards do.
Sorbet.
Whoa.
Hey, baby steps, buddy. Everyone starts with their training wheels.
Stand down. You're not ready for combat. Attack them.
I'm sorry, is this Kamen Rider or is this Yu-Gi-Oh? Like... Okay, let's get back into the actual combat.
Man, what was that thing? And where the heck are we? You're in the mirror world now. Mirror what? Watch out.
Ah, boy. So, I mean, they are doing their best. This is just Delta. You need to stop saying that, Nicholas. Actually, no, I tell a lie. That was Crochet who said that the other day. But either way, like... Something very distinct with Tokusatsu series is that, like, when you're one of the suit actors, you have to... You very much have to act with your body, because 9 times out of 10 in those situations, your face is going to be covered. And so your body language is going to be the primary means for you to emote, because the voice actors, or rather the actors who play the untransformed heroes, they're going to have the dub over your physical performance after the fact. And in this case, the mannerisms of the suit actor for the guy playing Kamen Rider Ryuki here, they are a lot more animated, a lot more lively than the American actor that they cast for his quote-unquote untransformed self. So, well, I don't really have any problems with the performances of the American actor. He is not nearly as lively with his body language as this gentleman here. So it is very, very plain to see that this is not the same person.
It's that dragon. What does it want from me?
It's chosen you for a reason.
Chosen me? What?
Okay. Moving on. No, we need to see that again.
That was incredible.
Okay, you already see what I mean when I talk about, like, the difference in film. Because, like, this is, like, film quality camera at use here. This might be where I have to dip for the night, but this was fun. Well, I appreciate you sticking around for as long as you did, Nicholas. Thank you very much. So it is unfortunate that, number one, they are clearly using, like, very different types of cameras between the American footage and the original Japanese. And number two, the physical performance of the American actors do not match up with the mannerisms of the transformed selves. So it's like, while the quality overall is much better than Masked Rider, unfortunately the the difference in cameras used to record the footage between different, both versions of the show, there's enough of a difference to where you can tell that this was not originally meant to be the same series. I don't know how much of that carries over into Kamen Rider Dragon Knight proper. This is just the pilot after all. I don't know if I will ever follow up on doing a reaction series to this, but I mean, it also depends on how badly this fucking VOD gets flagged tonight. But, my god.
I don't understand any of it, but
You should have just given me the Advent card.
let's not start that again.
It's too late anyway. You're a Kamen Rider now. You'll have to help me fight General Xaviax.
General who?
General Xaviax is a renegade warlord who the Kamen Riders exiled from the Mirror World thousands of years ago. Those creatures that tried to kidnap that girl.
God. This would have been fun without the stock scream sound effect.
Out from the Mirror World thousands of years ago. Those creatures that tried to kidnap that girl, those are his minions. Xaviax gains his power by kidnapping people from this reality.
That's your power source, huh? Just abducting people. You get energy from that. Not from eating them, not from sucking their life force, just, oh, you are somewhere else now. I am enriched. Amplification via relocation is admittedly a new one on me. I can think of far worse crimes for fucking warlord. It's like, if the dude was so fucking horrendous that they had to send him to another dimension, I'm just saying, I would imagine his means of empowering himself would be a lot more sinister, other than, you live here now instead. They can save his dad. I mean, I get that, it's just... I mean, at least throw in the detail of, like, he abducts people and sucks their life force, or he like, commits, like, heinous, like, torture to give them untold levels of misery, and he gains, like, power through that suffering. Something like that, but it's like, no, he gains power by abducting people. Again, I don't know if this carries over into the series proper. I'm just saying, it's a bit... Have you tried abducting people? Not recently, no.
I knew it. You mean people like my dad? So he could be trapped in the mirror world with all the other missing persons?
Then what are the Common Riders? The Common Riders are the protectors of the mirror world, an ancient order of knights. There are 12 of us. We're the ones who originally defeated Xaviax and sent him into exile. But Xaviax returned, and he found the secret tomb where the Riders lay dormant.
Somehow, Xaviax returned. Also, them really wanting to use all the fucking footage they could for this pilot.
With them, with their Advent cards, the source of the Common Riders' power. Without the cards, the Riders are helpless.
But if Xaviax found the 12 Riders, what are you doing here?
Xaviax found only 11 Riders. The 12th was secured in another location, only to be awakened if he returned. Common Rider, Wing Knight.
I'm guessing that's you.
Why are you here in our world?
Xaviax distributed the cards into this world.
Also, better question, why are you referring to yourself in the third person? Like, I know you're going for the edgy aesthetic, my guy, but... So the VR Troopers pilot was it with the... Yeah, no, Jason David Frank was the lead in the VR Troopers pilot called Cybertron. And apparently they didn't stop to think that maybe they couldn't use the name Cybertron. So only after the fact that they decide, yeah, no, we're VR Troopers now. No, the fucking funniest part about that, Alex, was that the theme music they had for quote-unquote Cybertron was just the Green Ranger theme, but with Green Ranger replaced with Cybertron. Like, Saban was not fucking shy with how much they were recycling.
If these cards got into the wrong hands, who knows what would happen.
Must have been the can when he stopped by. Though, I did get a visit from a huge red dragon.
I need your help.
What? How? You saw me out there.
You have to help me find the Dark Common Riders and defeat them.
Why me? If I help you, will you promise me you'll help me find my dad?
I mean, I get it was placeholder music, but it was still fucking hilarious.
Together, we'll be stronger.
That doesn't answer my question. This fucking music. Card games on motorcycles. Card games on motorcycles.
I didn't know the power this Advent card had when I found it, but I have a feeling it will somehow lead me closer to my dad. Maybe this is why my dad wanted me to come home, to find the Advent card and become Kamen Rider Dragon Knight.
Oh my god. Thank you, Wang brothers. Ah. My god. So, this VOD is fucked. I'm like 99% sure of that, but this is still fun. I feel like I want to do more pilot reactions at some point. I mean, I found a whole fucking playlist of them while searching for things to put on the wheel for Reaction Roulette the other day, so who knows? Maybe I'll do more of these, hopefully ones a smidge less copyright protected. But I digress. I had fun with this, sort of comparing my base knowledge of American Tokusatsu to its predecessors, as it were. And I appreciate all of you tuning in for as long as you did, so thank you as always for watching. Please follow the people who were shouted out tonight. And as always, plan your series out a bit more carefully before putting all your eggs in one basket. Do your best to make sure that you have a complete cohesive picture when you're adapting someone else's work. And in the process, always remember to fucking think.